Did you hear Craig say that?
Nope.
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought you could hear him say something if I hit the push to talk, because we're only like 6 feet apart from each other.
You didn't put the push to talk.
Yeah.
Have him say something now.
Say something again.
Say something, I'm getting over you.
Could you hear him singing a song?
We could hear someone singing. At least I could. I just couldn't tell what they were saying.
He said, say something, I'm getting over you. Yeah. He'll just have to yell. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Yeah, and he can hear you. He has the speakers on his computer.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
y'all were
screaming.
Yeah. Y'all were talking to the
Where's G?
Dead probably.
No, I saw him eating street corn.
What?
On Instagram.
Well, there you go.
He's eating street corn then.
That was a couple hours ago.
Maybe he bought another one.
No,
He's eating more street corn.
No, his wife made it. He didn't have to buy it.
Oh.
Well, then he took another one. She made more than one for him.
Yeah, probably.
I would definitely not only eat one.
He said to take 10 gold out since he's eating street corn.
So yeah, y'all were talking to an old man over there by that wagon. Let me reshare this. So y'all have it. And he pretty much just pointed out the other ghosts that were kind of just common faces in the little market square there. Namely, there was a kind of a young woman who was over there by those merchant stands, kind of pretending to shop because she can't really manipulate anything there. And there was a little kid that was playing over by the alley to the west.
Now, the woman who was strung up, was she anywhere within this marketplace?
She was. You can't really see it here, but they do sort of have like there's a stadium that she was strung up on.
What time of day is it? Sorry, I forget.
It's about noon.
Okay.
What direction is the stadium on here?
It'd be to the northeast.
Okay. Our best course action might be to actually check with the woman first. She is probably going to be the closest one to where it actually happened. Everyone agree?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we say our thanks to the ghosts that we were just talking to, and we start heading over toward the other woman.
Where's she?
What?
What?
Did you start to say something?
He said, where's she?
He said, well, see ya.
No, I said, where's she?
I totally had no idea what that was.
I said, where's she?
Yeah, I got you now.
Did I just say it again? You sure?
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
Good.
Maybe one more time.
Where's she?
Gut says one more time.
Yeah, see?
So we go to talk to the lady.
All right. Yeah. How do y'all approach her? She is she's standing at a fruit stand, and you see her, just walking around and eyeing the different fruits as she kind of weaves her way in between the different living people that are there actually shopping. Again, no one really paying her any mind.
Any chance she's blue dress, brown hair?
She is not. As far as her garb, so you can't 100% make out her hair color. It definitely seems darker. Um, that's just due to kind of her semi-translucent nature. But you definitely can tell her dress is a kind of like a faded pink, much like the tops of those shops on the kind of middle right hand side. Kind of that
Like salmon.
Yeah, a faded salmon, and just a simple dress.
Because don't forget, guys, we're also trying to find that little girl's mom, that little girl ghost's mom.
Right.
What y'all do?
So I guess we approach and I say,
Well, you can only
"Excuse
speak
me."
for yourself. So what do you do then?
Yeah, we all said we were all walking up there to talk.
Y'all are all gonna all right. And you say, "Excuse me."
Can we talk to you for a second?
Okay, she doesn't seem to turn around at all. She continues on with her browsing.
She's sitting with her back to me.
Somewhat. Yeah, you're off like her. You're in her left rear blind spot.
Kind of wave my hand in front of her and point back toward me.
You absolutely can.
No, I'm saying I do that.
Oh, okay.
And I go, "Excuse me."
Well, you have to walk in front of her, and you kind of start jumping and waving. Because it's kind of tough to get up to her height. You know.
Do I need a box?
It would be advisable, but when she realizes that you are looking straight at her and trying to get her attention, she is definitely startled. She steps backward, kind of gasps, and looks around and like she's looking for an exit or something. She's about to make.
I don't mean to startle you. Can we ask you some questions?
She says questions. No one ever speaks to me.
We are from out of town. But we're helping investigate the flaying raven.
Roll a persuasion check.
Wait 1 second. Gotta get all this stuff out the way.
Yeah, she takes a second step back and she says, I don't I don't know anything. Please don't hurt me."
I kind of eyed the other side. Someone help me.
So I come up and um, I'm just going to stand next to him and say, we're not here to hurt you. We just, we understand that you're normally in this area and we thought you might want to help another young woman.
You try a persuasion check. All right. You see her. She doesn't really lose her tenseness, but she doubles back and at least stands straight, without trying to run away. And she says, what is your question?"
So my friends here, she gestures, particularly all the way down to the really really short Am, and then to all the other of their group, and so she
Yeah, y'all
gestures
are
and
a
says,
special
my
looking
friends
crowd.
here. What, Lauren? I'm sorry.
I said y'all are a special looking crowd.
Yeah, we really stand out. So Glitter gestures and says, "My friends here and I are trying to investigate an incident, and we understand that you spend a lot of time here. So we just have a couple questions so that we can understand what happened that night. We really appreciate you helping us, and especially helping the young women right now."
But what's the question? She asked you what the question was. You said we have a couple questions.
So, have you seen anything?
Josh just said, "What is your favorite color?" Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It was funny. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Out of character, I haven't been there for the rest of the questions, so I'm just catching up to what's going on.
Here, I don't know what they asked the other guy.
Y'all didn't learn jack crap from the old man, so I would start from square one.
Well, let's start with, can I have your name? What's your name?
My name is Lilith.
Lilith, that's a beautiful name.
Why, thank you.
Hi, my name's Kiri.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. And she bends down and extends her hand to shake yours.
I reach my hand out and shake it, but kind of next to it, because I guess I can't actually touch her hand.
That is
It's so very
correct.
nice to meet you.
You do try, and your hand passes through hers. And as it does, you feel a cool, like numbing, tingly sensation.
Whew, chilly.
And she kind of pulls her hand back, and she goes, "Oh, right, sorry."
No, it's okay.
The character wanted the
Whoa, you want to lag some more?
no, I don't.
You're really laggy.
You were like a robot.
Am I still?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So the woman being strung up, that was 2 days beforehand.
What you talking about, Willis?
When we came out into the square and the woman was strung up.
Yesterday, bro, Chacho.
Yeah, that was the day before. Okay.
Yeah, it was yesterday. If you're ever curious, you can go to your calendar and double click
That's what I was
I
going to.
literally just opened that.
the 11th. That's what it says. The 11th.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask her. So yesterday there was a woman that was strung up here in the market.
Hey, Nam, you might want to let Glitter do the talking, because I'm not so sure she was talking to you very much before.
Well, she wasn't talking. No one was talking.
So my friends and I, Lilith, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping us. My friends and I were just wondering if you saw anyone at nighttime, uh, not last night, but the night beforehand, wandering around, uh, or if you saw anything to do with the poor young woman who was strung up in the market square. That's where it was, right?
Yeah.
And she replies, "Yes, I did see the man that brought her. He was carrying her over his shoulder, and she was wrapped in some type of dark cloth. Then he rolled her out. She seemed lifeless and strung her up.
Have you seen that poor woman here around town beforehand?
No, I've never seen her before in my life.
What about him? Did he look familiar at all?
Not at all.
Was he wearing a mask or was there anything on his cloak that you can remember?
Oh,
Any markings?
yes. He had the uniform of the city watch.
This is a horrible omen.
He was a man with pale face, short, dark hair, and well, a little bit taller than me. About maybe 6 feet tall.
Wow, she's tall.
Any scars? Any rank you could see?
No. I wasn't really paying much attention. He didn't see me.
Wow, thank you so much for your help. This has truly been a ton of.
Can I remember a particular city guard we've seen who might match that description?
Sure, we're probably gonna have to roll something. Insight? What do we need to
Probably.
roll?
Whatever Pookha says. Asking a question.
I mean, you don't have to roll to check your own memories.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. What do you want us to roll?
Is it perception?
Generally, something like that to see if you can remember is usually like an
Insight.
intelligence check.
I will tell you her description was vague. Didn't really narrow it down. Do you think?
Pale, dark hair, 6 feet tall. I mean,
It could narrow it down
Yeah.
to someone we've possibly seen.
Does the captain of the watch look like that? Possibly.
The captain of the watch.
would it be
does not look like
investigation,
that.
Pookha?
Sure. Y'all have not. I can tell you, you've not seen anyone. No one's particulars coming to mind.
Okay.
But I would at least write those notes down. Y'all haven't really been taking note of the
Oh,
appearance.
yeah, I know. I
of-
started taking notes and then I stopped.
No, I said y'all haven't really been taking note of the appearance of the city guard.
Right. Because I'm not there actually looking at them when we play like this, so that's all I mean.
Sure.
I didn't mean that snarkily, sorry.
No, you should definitely mean that snarkily.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if she was a NCIS like artist, she might could have drawn you a character
She's a
representation.
ghost.
Well, thank you so much for that. That really helps us understand who might be behind this. Have you seen this happen before?
She says, No, I can't say that I have.
Alright, maybe we should go talk to the child now. Maybe we can get some new details.
Well, Lilith, thank you so much. Is there anything that we can do for you in payment for your helping?
She says, No, that's quite all right. And she gives you a curtsy. Goes back
Well,
to shopping.
All right, guys. So we've established that at least once that someone's seen a member of the. She gestures towards Watch without saying it, but she's making a gesture towards the City Watch people that could be near without saying it out loud, because we don't want the City Watch to know that we're onto them. You guys understand?
Yes.
So we we've only had one report of that, but it could have been a stolen uniform. So let's not just assume that
Right.
that's exactly what she described.
Or
I
y'all
typed
can,
it in
But
I typed it into the travel notes too.
or
by
y'all
the
can
way.
go to war with the City Watch.
yeah, no, let's not do that. I mean, that would be an epic tale, and that would definitely get me noticed as one of the greatest bards ever. But let's not quite go that far yet.
We can take them.
We're not gonna just attack them. It could just be one bad egg.
And again, it could be a stolen uniform. So we should write down that in our notes and make a mental note to ask them if anyone stole their uniform. But next, let's go talk to some of the other.
So yes, there
I
was
don't
a.
think we should just straight up ask, has anybody stolen a uniform? Because if it's the person doing them, be like, yep, last week.
So yes, the last person was a little boy that the old man pointed out over there on the west hand side, who's playing in an alley.
All right, Nam, you're the kid size. You shouldn't intimidate him.
Yeah, the large battle axe I have won't intimidate him.
I'll go talk to him. Where
Are
is
you
he?
holding it out in front of you, swinging it around?
Always.
Over there
I
on
go to the-
on the west hand side in that little alley.
What's he doing currently as I walk up to him?
As you walk up, you see him kind of doing cartwheels and running circles, and he's got another little kid there that's playing with him. But when she
Ooh,
sees,
cartwheels! I can do cartwheels!
we'll see. Roll a dex check.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'll let you do acrobatics. Well, 10 succeeds. You're fine. You can do a cartwheel.
At least a basic one, not falling.
Yeah, you do a basic, not too
anything
impressive
magical.
cartwheel. You do it like when you put your hands down, but your body doesn't go all the way up. And you're
Yeah.
like,
She
you're
did a
like,
Creed
yeah.
cartwheel.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, I can do a cartwheel too. Hi, my name's Kiri. What's your name?
You see a little boy about maybe about 6, 7. And he's wearing a red shirt, some brown pants, and no shoes. He's about your height. And
He's a red shirt.
he is a red shirt.
Good thing he's already dead.
And
Wow.
he's got like light brown hair, and it's pretty easy to notice that his throat was slit open.
Meep.
As you can see, and as you approach him, he's like, ha 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 ha, and he keeps doing cartwheels. You asked him what his name was.
Yeah.
My name's Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. Do you play here a lot in the market?
Yeah.
Do you play here at night too, when everybody usually goes to bed?
Yeah. I play
Were
all
you
the
here
time.
playing? Were you here playing last night by any chance?
Last night?
Yeah.
The
Sure.
night before last.
Or the night before last. Sorry. The night of the 11th.
He's like, let me check my personal assistant. And he pulls out an iPhone. And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was totally here.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because, well, we're on a mission. We're trying to solve a mystery. Do you think you could help us?
Yes.
There is bad stuff happening here. There was a lady, were you here the other night, that got like tied up by her arms and was hanging in the middle of the market?
He gets a little scared when you recall it. He's like, yeah, I remember.
Did you happen to see? We're trying to catch the bad guy. Did you happen to see the bad guy?
You mean the guard?
Yeah. Do you know who it was?
No. I don't know who.
Do you remember what he looked like by any chance?
Yeah. Well, he was a city guard. He's really tall. And he had short, dark hair. He was really pale and pasty. Yeah.
Have you ever seen him before the other night?
No.
Did he have anything on him, like a piece of jewelry, something in his hair, something on his wrist that we maybe be able to identify him from somebody else?
He said, not that I can think of, but I know where he lives.
What? Where does he live?
It's down the street. And he points across the market to the eastern side. And he's like, it's the house I saw him come out of.
Could you take us there and show us?
Persuasion check.
Oh, okay. Good lord, I'm gonna fail. I have nothing to persuade.
He says,
Oh, nice roll.
he says, only if you catch me. And he
Hey, have you ever seen a
sprints.
cat before? I hop on the Mickey. Only if I catch it.
And he sprints right through
Mickey
you.
follow.
And when he
Murder.
when he runs through you, your entire body sort of like it's like as if you dove into a frozen lake. Your entire body, like the breath is just taken out of you for a split second. Yeah, and then it's just returned to normal. You're like, and he runs through you giggling. You gonna chase him?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I hop on the
After-
Mickey. Seriously. Follow.
Okay, roll an athletics check so you can catch this kid. He's fast.
Shouldn't it be
All right,
Lumiki
fine.
with the athletics check?
You catch
Because
him.
I'm riding on his back.
I mean, you caught him.
It's alright, you said it's fine.
Do I need to roll athletics as well just to chase him?
You caught him. You got him. So you rush up behind him, you extend your hand, you go, tag! He's like, you got me. He's like, this way.
I caught you. It's kind of easy. I cheat. I have a big cat that can run really fast.
He said, hi, kitty. And he tries to pet Lumiki. But Lumiki, like, when he touches her, Lumiki pulls back and growls. He pulls his hand back. He says, sorry, kitty.
I pat Lumiki, make Lumiki feel better.
Okay. He says, this way. And let's consult your map of Velen. Your map of Velen. Where is the map? The map. The map. The map.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
The map. So, let's get rid of all these markers here. Let's figure out how to do that again. I don't need none of this. So y'all are heading down this alley on here.
Wait, what alley where? I'm not seeing anything right now.
We're north of the square.
Oh, okay. It just popped up on my screen. And Turdies, you sound like a robot again.
Robot. You sound like robot. Not really out. Y'all are heading down this street. And then when you pass about 3 houses. If I could drag this thing, okay. And you walk back into this alley right here. Alright? And then you walk back in there. And he takes y'all to the side of a building that kind of has a little itty bitty like house, not house, a little itty bitty like shack, like super small. It looks like an outhouse attached to the side of it. And you walk up to it and he points. That's it. That's where he came out.
Oh my
The little
goodness, thank you,
outhouse thing?
Hmm.
You pointed to the little outhouse part?
Yeah, the little outhouse, and it's attached to the side of a larger building. Y'all are in the back
Have
alley
you seen
behind
him
it.
go back in?
Well, that's what I mean. That's where he went in.
Oh, you saw him go in there afterwards?
Yeah, I didn't. That's not where I don't know where he came from.
Oh, gotcha. Guys, it's going to be the sewers, because that's going to lead to the sewers.
Who mentioned sewers earlier?
We did, I know, a long time ago. That's what I was saying. I think we all did, a couple of us.
Yeah.
So we have two options. We could go back, talk to the city guard about this, or we can go head first in and explore, kill things.
Well, I'm going to go open the door and look inside.
Head first it is.
All right, you walk up to the door. You see a iron semicircle like ring that swivels attached to the door, and a skeleton key lock.
I have a thief.
You want to open the door?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're saying okay. You grab and pull, and the door does not give.
Does anybody know how to pick a lock? Because this door isn't opening.
I kind of
Maybe
have
I'm
to
really
ask. Go,
weak.
I bet this can open it.
Would you like to
And?
bash the door open with your axe?
Damn.
No, maybe we should try lockpicking. I'm just saying.
I kind of look down dejectedly and go, okay.
Of course, none of us are a thief and have lockpicks. So,
Anyone have thieves' tools?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so.
I'm sure I've got a hairpin.
As if, can you unlock stuff with your magic? What good are you?
Wait, I thought somebody here had these tools.
It might
Nope.
be G.
He might, but none of us do. Actually, no, he doesn't either.
Craig
Looking
said,
in the
quick,
party sheet.
kill me, I'll summon a thief.
I mean, it's
But
locked.
in the movies, all we need is a hairpin.
Mm.
I'm sure I've got something.
Now can I bash it in?
Maybe we should find out who lives here.
Yes, Glitter, you do have a hairpin. Would you like to try to pick up a hairpin?
Yes, I would.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Why is an outhouse locked? I just knock on the door. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Do you knock on the door?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Glitter actually picks it with one of her hairpins.
What?
Wow. Alright, we all open it up, and inside is a very tiny room.
Very tiny what?
Very tiny what?
Very tiny room,
A
I said.
pooper?
And yeah, you guys see you see a pooper. It's just a little hole.
Ugh.
Can we do an investigation? See if there's a hidden entrance somewhere?
That would not be would that be an investigation? Let's do a perception. Everyone roll perception.
Okay.
It's going to be that kind of
Gosh,
game for
these
me.
are rough.
Wow, I failed.
Wow, okay. Everyone except for Glitter. Glitter, you happen to notice that right where you would have your feet while you're squatting, there's
Sorry, Craig
a
came for, like, wrestling, he didn't roll.
there's a sort of like a false floor.
By the way, Kirk says he has prestidigitation. He can get us all clean afterwards.
You're not wrong.
So, Glitter knocks where she finds the false floor. Guys, it's a false floor.
I knew it had to be. Good find. All I saw was poop. Is there a button somewhere, or does it lift up?
What do you want to try to do?
Smash it.
No smashing it.
Damn.
I can't help it. I'm just getting antsy.
I look around and see nothing again.
What was that roll for? I mean, y'all found the floor.
Perception.
What do you want to try to do
To
with
see
it?
if I could figure out how to open the floor. Because it's a false floor.
Oh, I mean, no, you can just try to, you run your fingers kind of along the edges of it, and you find a point where you can kind of get your hand up under it. And though the floor looks to be like wooden planks, you lift it up from your right to left as you walked in, and the hatch kind of opens, and below you see the beginnings of a spiral staircase.
Ooh, I got it open.
I will have my sword and shield out and start heading down.
Guys, I can't see in the dark.
I was about to say, shall we light some torches? Because not all of us have dark vision.
As if lighted, or the thing that we found, that sphere that floats and lights up.
I didn't hear
I forget what
nothing.
it's called.
Drift globe.
Do you activate the drift globe? Huh?
He said that if we light it up, someone might see us coming.
This is true.
How bright is it when you light it up?
Well, he has to
Wants to know if
speak
there's
what
different
spell.
settings.
Yeah, tell him to click the drift globe and read it.
Okay, he's checking it out. If Hayden will stop fighting him. Hayden's sitting here listening to us because now it's out speakers and Hayden's laughing at all the voices and stuff. He's enjoying listening to the story.
So you can use the light spell or the daylight spell.
Yeah, we probably don't want to use daylight.
I probably will want to. What we could do is no lights at first, with people who can see in the front and the back. People can't in the middle.
So to
And then
activate
if
the
there's
drift
going to be a
globe,
fight, you can turn on the.
all you have to do is speak the spell to activate the drift globe.
Can Lumiki see in the dark? Can he fit down the stairs?
Lumiki, I don't know if Lumiki can see in the dark. Lumiki can definitely fit down the stairs.
Lumiki
He's
is a cat.
That's why I was
Yeah,
wondering.
I'm pretty sure Lumiki can see in the dark, but that all depends
Look
on
at
what
the Mickey
Lumiki.
stats, see if there's dark vision.
At the very least, low light vision.
Yeah, Lumiki can see in the dark.
Okay, cool. I'll just ride on his back until you all need me to see. Who else can't see?
I
Anorn
can't
and I will take up the front positions.
As if, can you make a pair of like night vision goggles?
He
mean,
has
you're
a
wearing
pair
some
on
on your
his
head.
I think you'll have the perfect
He
solution.
hands his goggles to Glitter, he said.
Oh my goodness. I think y'all have the perfect solution.
But
I
they're
think you're
probably too
fine.
small.
Y'all just need
Okay.
to walk and...
Just walk. Once we need the light,
So y'all
we can
trying to
actually-
sneak in?
We don't need to have it on the whole.
Okay, that
Yes.
sounds good to me. That's fine. I'd say you could hold onto my shoulder, but I'm a little short, Glitter. I'm sorry. Even on the back of Lumiki.
Alright, well, you guys start heading down the spiral staircase, and it goes for, you know, a decent distance. You think you're maybe about 20, 30 feet below ground, and it eventually opens up into a room.
A room.
That's right.
Is it
With a
empty?
chest in the middle.
Not with the chest.
Is that a real chest?
Oh, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
It's a mage's lair?
Shouldn't have done
Oh,
that.
crap.
Close it. Close it. Just close it.
No, you're good. No, y'all can have it open. I meant to put the mask on first.
I don't see anything. I
It's
just see
just
gray.
gray. We didn't see anything.
Good.
Yeah. Remember, like it takes forever for anything to load for us.
Edit mesh. No. How do I do the thing with the thing? I want to do the. This is not the best map.
Those are the staircase going down. They're spiral even. Craig just said, wow, this is a big outhouse.
Yeah. There's a lot of. It can hold so much poop. Alright, so that's what y'all see.
Just poop for days, man.
I feel like we're severely lacking not having somebody that can check for traps, guys.
And there are, as you walk in, those with dark vision, you guys see, a fairly small room. There's some tables with some candles on them. The far wall does have a hanging torch that can be lit. And it seems to have a grate above it, with like kind of directed ventilation. And then yeah, there's more or less just a sitting chair on the far corner, with a table and a container and a glass sitting there. Did y'all walk into the room at all?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Onto the right hand side, the left hand side is a stone wall. Off to the right hand side, you do see a second door.
You said there's a glass in the container on the table.
There's a container, then there is a glass next to what seems to be a pretty comfy looking chair. It's a wooden chair, but it's got leather kind of sewn on. What seems to be padding.
Anything in the container?
I don't know. I mean, I do know. I'm not going to tell you until you look.
Okay, well, I'd like to walk over there and check it out.
All right. You pop open the container. It's a it's a wooden container, holds some type of liquid. It's got a cork top on it.
Of it, see if I can identify it.
It smells like alcohol.
Recork it and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Like drinking alcohol or like rubbing alcohol? Like
It smells like
Yeah.
drinking.
chloroform?
It smells like
You're gonna knock
drinking
somebody out?
alcohol.
I whisper to the group, "Smells like a good time."
Alrighty.
Yes, you think it's some type of wine.
I didn't know dwarves drank wine.
I think
We
dwarves
drink
drink
anything.
Apparently, the pansy ones do.
Ooh, that was good. I'd like to try to see if I can think of what this room could be used for.
Sitting?
Drinking?
Both?
I don't know what it's used for because I can't see, and I'm sorry.
So they said the door is to our right, so on the map is on the left side, that wall
Left side,
in the
yeah.
middle. Is that? I'm gonna quietly go and listen through the.
Okay, hold on. Atreus, you have a wine flask in your
Oh, I
inventory.
couldn't see the whole
Put
thing.
it somewhere.
It actually opened a lot more.
So you want to press your ear up against it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the door is it's a wooden door with kind of like iron rebar going through it, or iron reinforcements. You press your ear up against it and roll a perception check. Okay, you listen real good. You think you can hear the scratches of mice on the other end, but lo and behold, you don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything through the door. It's either he's not home or he's not up here.
Well, let's check to see if it's locked.
So is everyone ready in case there's something on the other side?
I'm ready.
Right, I'll try and open the
Which
door
side?
as
Just kidding.
quietly. Quietly, I'm not going to throw it open, but just sort of gently open the.
You are going to open the door?
Yes, I'm going to try to gently open the door.
Okay. You based off the hinges, you think the door is a pull. So you give it a tug and it doesn't open.
It's
Is
locked.
there a keyhole of some sort?
Yes, the door does have a keyhole. Another skeleton key.
I guess I gotta try to pick the lock.
While blind.
Everyone roll
Amen.
a perception check. Okay, hold on, I've done messed up. Let's get that. No, there we go. Oh, good grief. Okay, all right, calm down. Perception.
I one up myself.
Okay,
You rolled twice.
Anor and Glitter, you guys
No, they're
notice
separate
off
things.
to the right hand, or I'm sorry, the left hand side of the door. On the table, there sits another large container.
Pookha, Glitter can't see that.
A jug. All right, Glitter, you don't see this. Anor, do you see? There sits a jug. Y'all haven't lit any candles or anything in this room?
Can you light it up? Yeah.
I mean, there's candles. There's a hanging torch. Y'all want to light it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and light them.
Y'all are going to
And you
light
might
it
just-
up?
Or
Yeah.
just use the light spell that you can dismiss easily.
Okay. Well, this is a question. Are y'all going to light the room up, or you want to wait and stay in darkness?
Let's use the little globe thing we got. That
You
way
wanna
we
use
can
that
dismiss
now?
it in an instant. Is it a one-time
You
use?
can do that with light spell. Also.
Okay.
I mean, Guts can tell you the details of the spell for how long it lasts.
Anyone who can cast light that can be easily dismissed, let's do that.
Well, that's the globe. I mean, he could just say, if Guts says light, the globe will pop out, hover, and emit light. Okay. So the globe pops out of his backpack and starts emitting a faint light
Ooh,
similar to
I can
torchlight,
see. I can
and
see.
illuminates the entire room. So back to Glitter and Anorn. You guys see behind kind of a jug up against the wall, there is a second keyhole. That seems to be covered, so it's kind of made into the brickwork, but you can see like a little sliding cover in front of it.
Well,
I will not always
Kind
go
of
this easy on
expected.
y'all.
How would you go easy
what do you
on it?
mean?
So you look at the keyhole? I'm telling you right now. Y'all, we're gonna open the door.
You're still not.
You don't
making
just
any
open doors.
Yeah, you do.
We don't have a thief.
You can.
So yeah, you see a
You
second. You see a
try.
second keyhole. Kind of in the brickwork behind that jug.
That's probably a real keyhole. The other one was a trap. It's a trap!
Well, just try picking on that one.
Glitter, you want to try with your hairpin?
Yeah, let's try the hairpin trick again.
Give it a whirl, Glitter. Roll a dex check. Actually, for you, I will take a. Sorry, I forgot you're a bard, and you have every skill. So I'll take a sleight of hand check instead of a dex check.
I would have liked a dex check. That's fine.
A sleight of hand
They're
is
the same
better
thing.
than a dex check for you. Now it's better for Glitter to do a sleight of hand. All right, you stick your hairpin in there and kind of smoosh it around, but you don't feel like you've turned over any key or any lock.
Can I
maybe
try,
try?
Peter? Can I try?
Of course, little one. She hands her the hairpin.
Thanks. If I don't get it, you can try.
Um,
Oh, I definitely didn't get it.
yeah, same thing. You don't think you're having much success.
Here, Anorn.
I'll give it a whirl.
And if you're proficient with sleight of hand, you sleight of hand instead of dexterity.
Well, I use sleight of hand, and it's still the same as a dex check since
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have proficiency. So,
There's no difference unless you're proficient.
oh my gosh! Of course, I roll a 3.
Yeah, that's life.
As if, why don't you try?
And Anorn, when you're doing it, you actually snap the hairpin.
Craig said that, and I said, don't say that.
What?
Said that, and I was like, shh, don't say that.
So the hairpin is broken.
Oh, no. As if wants to see if he can use Mage Hand to still move it around in there. Hello? Could you hear me?
Hold on, I'm actually. Hold up.
Oh, he says Mage Hand can be used to unlock a door.
You still need something.
You can, but
for
you'd
it
have to.
use.
Yeah, you'd have to use. He'd have to have thieves' tools.
Oh. So can he?
Looking in there and wiggle it around. It's a mage hand, right? It can go through the door, right?
The little piece that's broken.
Can Mage Hand be cast on the other side of the door and then open the door from the other
he
side?
can't see it.
You have to see where it's going.
He looks through the.
And it's not that type of door. It's like your house
Well, this
door.
is a block in. This is a lock on the wall.
Yeah,
not
the
a
door is locked. Like you can unlock it from either side, but it's locked.
This is still like just a little afternoon,
I
right?
start fishing
Yeah.
around in my hair, Pookha, seeing if there's anything in it that could be useful. You know my hair.
Yeah, I do know your hair. And you find some sticks, some leaves, and a little bit of poo, but nothing that.
You don't think the stick will work?
Let's see. Let me
Back
be
up. Why
real
is
with
there
you.
poo in her hair?
That's a question everyone should ask.
That's
yeah.
what Hayden said. He's like, why is there poo in
Nothing.
your hair?
Nothing you think would help here.
Could I maybe try it at disadvantage using a dagger?
Dagger ain't gonna manipulate. I mean, you can try. You do it. You're right. This is D&D. You can do whatever you want.
What about an arrow?
Or an arrow. Try one of those things at a disadvantage.
The heads are just too big, guys.
What about the pin on our
That's what
Valence
she
City
said.
watch badge?
That's a good point, Lorena. There you go. Would you like to take your badge off? And try with that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, so you take your badge off, holding it in your hand, and putting the point...
No, I'm giving.
Huh?
I'm letting him use Mage Hand to do it because that's probably going to be more successful than me. Wouldn't it?
As
Or no?
your loving DM, the only person who has any business picking locks right now is Glitter.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually have a higher modifier than her, even without proficiency, but. So one of us.
Well, that's fine. Y'all figure it out.
You all have badges too.
Yeah, y'all got badges too.
But you did break it and Glitter didn't.
I'd like to try with my badge.
Sure it is. Oh,
Glitter,
God.
go for it. Here, Glitter, you can use my badge.
Who's picking the lock?
Fine, I'll do it.
Roll it. Slide a hand for you, Glitter.
Ah.
You try.
I'll try it.
But I just ain't getting it.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't see that dice roll. Did he fake it?
No.
It's there. I saw it. He has like a bright green dye.
Well, of all
Not
people,
like
the
mine.
dwarf goes at it with his badge. And he turns it, finds it, and you're able to spin it, and you hear a clink on the other side of the door.
Yay, good job, Nam.
I
can
turn
have
around, look at the rest, go, that's how do we do it down in the mountain.
What? Can I have my badge back?
This is my badge.
Oh. Glitter, can I have my badge back?
Here you go.
Thanks. I put it back on.
All right, I will try to carefully open the door.
Should we all listen
The
first?
door.
Already
What?
did.
It opened.
What?
Didn't you say it opened?
No.
Oh,
And,
okay.
you heard a click.
Y'all heard a
Yes,
click on
Al.
the other side of the door.
Yeah, I said I'd try to open the.
The door doesn't open.
We have to pick the other lock too. I guess they're double locks.
I'll take my badge off and try on that one.
Oh boy, the spin. The suspense is killing
What
me.
is happening?
If you press and hold Alt or Control, I think. Oh, Lazarus does it using his city guard badge. Ironically, he was able to pick a lock and commit crimes.
No. I am committing justice.
That's what you might think.
Committing justice.
It's not a crime if we have a reason for entering.
All right,
City,
you
the guard
turn it
knows
and you
probably.
hear another click. Sounds like the latch on the door.
Press the bottom child and the latch shall fly free. Sorry. Anybody know where that's from?
Nope.
Sleeping Beauty. Right before she falls asleep.
So, yeah, you did it. Click.
Now I will try after
Ah!
putting my badge back on.
Oh,
after,
okay.
You know, yeah, put my badge back
To
on.
show your
first.
authority.
Then I will gingerly open the door carefully.
Yes. All right. So the
Priorities.
room opens up.
That is not the way I thought we were going.
I don't know what you thought.
Uh-oh. Oh no, guys, that's the way to the abyss. I recognize that.
It has the Triforce in the middle.
All right. So the room opens up. You guys see directly across from you, 4 crossbows. hanging from the wall, aiming directly at the door.
We would have got shot if we didn't find that other one.
Yeah, that's probably what that other one was.
Yeah.
Or you guys would have got shot. I'm kind of small.
And you notice basically twine running from the triggers through an elaborate pulley system that terminates at a switch that's attached to the door. That you guys have basically turned the trigger off of. So, no
This is definitely a
strings were
good omen,
pulled.
guys. We are going to succeed.
The gods were kind today.
So inside, on the table directly across from y'all, you see miscellaneous old tomes, candles, some writing quills. Obviously, you got papers kind of strung around the floor. You do see a essentially this carved runes and circles in the middle of the floor with 6 candles around it.
Is that a portal to the abyss?
You don't see a portal anywhere right now. No portal. On the floor, in the middle of the circle, you do see 4 manacles. And just miscellaneous other tables with what seems to be some alchemical gear around the edges. And stuff of that sort. And on the far end, y'all can't really... There's another door. On the far end of this room. So,
Well,
what do y'all want to do?
well, apparently the wizard is looking for through the papers.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see.
And I would like to go ahead and see if anything in this room is still magically active.
So, as if you do actually find a spell tome, and I will tell you what spells are in it in a moment.
He's very happy.
So is any of the
What were
anything
you
glowing in the
doing?
room?
Nothing is glowing, no. Well, some of the potions on the far side, I mean, they don't really have a glow. They definitely have a shimmer as the light. Yeah, roll a perception check there, as if.
I noticed. But I don't say anything.
As if nobody saw you do anything. Also, the rest of the party, y'all saw Azif go nuts and crazy, shoving papers and a book into his bag from the table.
So excited, he just thinks he's super stealthy, giggling like hee hee hee.
I'd like to go over to the wall with all the potions and kind of try to identify.
By the way, that perception check was also just to like look around the room. Unless you want me to re-roll it, I will.
I mean, can any of us actually check for traps, or is that like an actual thing you have to have?
You might be able
Y'all
to
can
if you're a
check for.
bard.
Yeah, you can check for traps.
Because based on this whole crossbow thing, I'm pretty sure that they don't want they're
can
afraid
roll
of
a
other
you
people
can roll a
discovering this.
perception. I'll tell you what. Yeah, if you give me a perception check, and you can kind of check the room for any other traps and dangers.
That's what I was wanting to do, but I rolled it right after we were checking him. Should I roll another one?
Do
I
what?
find nothing,
No,
or
Carrie,
I
you're fine.
find everything.
Oh wow! Woo! Wow, guys, there's
That's
nothing in
awesome.
here. I noticed as if stealing stuff and laughing, but I noticed nothing else. Come on, Nam and Anorn, please notice stuff for us. That's amazing. I can't believe we both rolled one. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I broke double digits.
I mean, I'm glad that we're getting the bad rolls out of the way right now.
Whew. As if snaps out of it and notices stuff, hopefully. At least more than us. Is the G's character actually with us, Pookha?
Nah.
Okay.
He wandered off to a different food stand.
Gotcha. Actually, I think we're the ones who wandered away from him.
No, I messaged him and he thought it was late. I said, no, we're playing now. He said, I guess I'll set this one. So he's been dumb.
So you guys don't detect or don't see any other traps as you kind of cautiously look around.
Okay, I'd still like to go over and check the potions out.
Okay, you see on the racks there, 5 different bottles in all, along with some what seems to be potion creation tools. And y'all do seem to know over kind of like that casting circle. There seems to be a large like a large metal disc that has a line that runs from it into the basically the series of tubes.
Hey, dumb question. How long are we playing? Does anybody have a hard stop time?
As long as y'all want.
Because G was asking Craig.
Not as far as I know.
Same.
So anyway, large metal disc with a line through it.
Well, it has a line heading back to basically the series of tubes with the different alchemical containers.
Did Azif see anything? Sorry, we got distracted when he rolled his perception of 19.
No.
Okay. You think maybe we should like move some of his casting reagents or something so he can't summon demons or whatever?
Do we know that's what all this is for?
I don't know. Looks like it.
Y'all have not looked at the circle at all yet.
Okay, I go look at the circle.
Do you see a circle? It's
Don't
exactly.
stand in it.
No, I'm not going to stand in it. Cookie, don't forget my background. Do you remember my background? I know a little bit.
Not seen anything like this.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Is there any kind of language carved into it?
Not that you know.
There's no languages that we know, or we don't see anything.
Don't see anything recognizable. Would you like to do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
I would also.
Roll it.
Hey, G, what's up?
Hey, G.
Hi! Yay,
See?
you're here.
He was here with us the whole time.
Well, he was. At that moment, you guys hear a large crashing, tumbling sound. And then you hear a loud and you look behind you out the door, and yeah, there he is. Aberrant came
Did
tumbling.
he come down the
He
pooper?
came tumbling down. No, he came tumbling down the spiral stairs. He was like behind y'all, just not really. And
Avern.
smack.
Guys,
He lands
what the
against
heck? Why didn't you warn me about that drop?
All right, G, really quick, we'll catch you up. I talked to a little boy. He saw the person stringing the girl up,
I'll be right back.
and a ghost little boy. I did cartwheels, and we were playing with.
It's a
And he
member of the
took
city
us-
guard.
Yeah, they said it's a member of a city guard. He's about 6 foot tall, dark hair, really pale and pasty, wearing guard's outfit. We don't know if it 100% if it is. And then he took us to where he saw him go back in after tying the lady up, and we found a secret passage underneath an outhouse into the map that we are in currently. And it's like a mage lair of some sort.
And any
So-
chance that you can pick locks?
So boom.
I can just
You're caught up.
blow it up. Stab it with my sword.
Yep,
What's the
okay.
name? What's the name of this map?
Mage's lair, 2nd floor.
And here it comes.
And you fell down the spiral staircase, apparently.
Yeah.
Craig said, Pookha, you should have renamed it Mysterious Poop Dungeon.
Do not let any of the map names ever. Those map names are what the map creator named them, so they
Right, I got you.
they have no bearing
They really-
on my use for them.
I got you.
But in all seriousness, do you have lockpick tools?
I do not. So what are you trying to get into? What are you guys looking at?
Okay, right now we're in the second room where there's like the pentagram thing on the.
That's ominous.
So Pookha, I know that's what I said.
What do you mean a pentagram? It's
I don't know what it is. It's not a 4-star. It's
That's
triangle.
definitely
Penta means 5.
I know, whatever. Craig said different numbers of days of weeks. This could be a pentagram in this world. Is what Craig said. It's a summoning circle.
Well, it
Okay,
worked.
so-
Here I am.
Yay! Okay, so did we know anything with the Arcana?
let me see y'all's rolls here. As if you are able to determine, looking at this circle, that this spell this circle, whoever basically once activated, you think it does something bad to the person in the middle.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
You know that this circle drains the life essence of whoever is placed into the middle.
AFK for just 1 minute.
As if says this is bad magic. He doesn't have a mic. Gee, my mic broke, and so I have his. Craig can hear everything though.
Oh. Someone took his voice.
Ha ha ha! As if so
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Ooh.
All right, Mr. Warlock, you are up. Can you
Yep.
detect anything?
Yes.
Warlock.
I can detect things. I detect that we're in a room with bad mojo. No, what am I detecting?
If you would like
What
to
are we
make an
looking-
Arcana check on the circle.
Oh, ooh, Arcana. Sure. Let me roll some of that beautiful Arcana here. Let's see. Oh, ooh, I do have. I do. But it seems pretty average to me.
You know that's summon circle. I'm sorry, not summon circle. You know that is a spell circle. You don't exactly know the results, but you do know that a component of the spell is some sort of living creature that would reside in the middle.
Guys, based off of what I remember studying in the Arcana, the mage school that I was formerly a member of, pretty sure this is summoning. And by the looks of these glyphs, I am thinking that it involves something alive. But that's all I know. I didn't
Well,
pay good
obviously.
attention in that class.
Even I could tell you that.
Yeah, notice the shackles?
Well, there is that evidence as well.
As it says, it drains the person. Maybe that's what kills them, or makes
Oh,
them,
except the
they
victims
don't
are
die.
never dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it just drains them of lots of energy.
And the child
okay,
did
one
say that the person who we think was the city watchman was super pale.
Think he
Simply
drains
could have been
himself?
like a minion of the person who's doing it. Couldn't
Oh,
maybe
good
that's not actually the
call.
person in
Maybe they're controlling a city guard.
And guys, let's take a 5-minute AFK real quick while y'all peruse that. I'm AFK.
Okay.
We're back.
Oakley dokley.
Peruse what?
I don't know the thoughts of what we were saying, I guess.
and back. It's you guys are so quiet. Have you figured something out?
Sorry, Pookha told us to go AFK for 5 minutes after you left. I just walked away from the keyboard.
Oh.
You just got here and Pookha's like, he's out. No, just 5 minutes. So how was that delicious street corn?
Delicious. It was good.
That's awesome. Elizabeth posted a picture and I was like, that looks so yummy.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Gotta work a little on the aioli that we put on it, but that's pretty close. It needed a little
Nice.
salt.
Ah,
Yeah, Dad's sweet corn is just coming in like crazy.
that's
So he's
awesome.
like giving it away.
Yeah,
No problem. I can take advantage of it.
I know, right? I love corn.
However, when I kind of scorched it or whatever in my frying pan, it left this brown film. I guess probably the sugars in the corn like caramelized probably, and I cannot get it off.
Oh
Any
no,
ideas?
I have no idea.
Lick it.
Lick it.
Yeah. Like okay, so let me just tell you what I've already done. Hot
Well,
soapy
obviously
water
you haven't
and
tried licking it.
it's well so for comparison sake used one of those sort of plastic Brillo things with hard pressure scrubbing and it won't come off. So I'm just telling you, like, I don't know about you, but my tongue, nothing like that. I
Well,
don't have
the
Brillo tongue.
Brillo does not have saliva, so
Well, there is that.
checkmate.
Yes indeed. Louina, are you still playing Gems of War? Or did you
Craig
start?
said, oh yeah, I started. Thanks. I'm addicted now. And I
Yeah.
have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just clicking and fighting and clicking and fighting. And I'm like, do I level this up? No, I'm just going to hold my gems until I start losing.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this a character I should use? Should I do all the same or should I make them all different? I don't know.
hmm
So far, I'm doing okay. It's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Craig said put degreaser in it and let it soak for a while.
Degreaser, but it's not. I don't think it's a lipid.
You don't think it's what?
A
Oh, a
lipid.
lipid.
Sorry, I knew I was talking. I was in good company, fellow science teacher.
I thought you said livid. That's what I was like.
It's not
what?
that either. Seems to be pretty chill.
It's not it's not an adjective.
It's not a livid lipid. Elizabeth said baking soda. Maybe I'll try that later.
Oh yeah, baking soda.
Or that barkeep's friend, bar friend.
Yeah,
yeah, that's Ajax.
Or just a new frying pan, maybe. I don't.
Have you tried letting a dog lick it?
Now that I have not.
Or a small child, you know.
Craig said
Kinda.
pour a Coke in that bad boy and let it sit.
I'd like to have a frying pan when it's all done.
That's true. Well, you don't let it sit forever. Yeah.
Even
Nah,
then, it
nah,
wouldn't do anything.
Nah, it's one of those sort of white, almost ceramic looking type frying. And that's probably the thing. Like if it were dark colored, I wouldn't know it was even there.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay, I'm AFK for a second.
Yep.
Would that melt the sugar? Like if you were cooking something else in it, would that melt it and then you could get it off? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Good idea.
He said good idea. You can hear him. I'm hitting push to talk. I heard.
I'm back.
Okay, well, I'm going AFK really quick. Like literally, like maybe 1 minute. Hold on.
Or at least I am. He's a few seconds behind me.
Okay, I'm back.
WB. So what class are you doing in Gems of War?
Right now I'm Warlord because that's what I started with, and I leveled it up before I knew what it was doing, and then I didn't bother to change one yet.
Yeah. I saw some YouTube video that was like, "Go thief all the way." So that's what I've started leveling and been doing that ever since.
I just got the thief last night, so.
Well, let me tell you, it's a good class, especially when you get your 250 games in or whatever, and get their special weapon. That thing is devastating.
Oh, cool.
It's called the skeleton key or something. It's awesome. And then if you go to Pan's Veil or whatever, unlock the Bard guy. I use him, and then what is this? What is this lady I use here? What's her name? Tiri from Zulkari.
Oh yeah, I got her. I haven't used her.
She's awesome too.
I use.
She'll you pick a color, and basically, so whatever color your other people need, pick that color, and you'll fill them up pretty close to full quickly.
Cool. I still use my goblin because I love him because it gives me an extra attack. And he goes really well.
Yeah, that's good.
Did Pookha go AFK again?
No, I'm here.
I think everybody's back. Oh, except maybe Lazarus.
I'm here. I've been here.
Oh, we're all here now.
We're
Tro can. He's still fixing. I spilled coffee. He's
Oh,
fixing it. He should be here any second. I tried to be a nice girlfriend and make him a cup of coffee, but I put too much water in the Keurig, I guess.
Don't.
there's 2 snow leopards on the board.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, there must have been some extra water in the reservoir. Because it went everywhere.
G, you left somebody off. Not G. Pookha, you left G off the map.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We want some meat.
Why does Anorn have like 3 little figures in the bottom left of his picture?
That's the effects or whatever that are on your character.
Oh,
I got all the effects.
I guess so.
Elf man.
G, you look like a thug.
I look like a what?
Thug.
Pug.
Thug.
Thug!
THUG.
Yeah.
Amy, you can't say that. This is going on YouTube. People will get demonetized.
What? I don't understand.
You just cussed on the channel,
Mm,
What?
what?
didn't you?
Ignore him.
We usually do.
Pookha's gonna get demonetized. That, that means you're not gonna get that half cent you were looking for at the end of the month.
You know it. I have to make
Hey,
it
he
up.
makes a half cent this month, half cent next month. That is a one whole.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
So what y'all doing?
Waiting for you.
Waiting for me to what?
Guys, do you think we should take the manacles out of the center so in case he brings somebody back down here, he can't do it again? Or are we just gonna wait here to ambush him?
Pretty sure the manacles aren't going to stop him. Just
Yeah,
take-
I think we should just leave the manacles and just investigate and really not disturb anything, glare, because we don't want them to know that we're down here as we're fact finding mission. Glare.
I think he's gonna know that we were here already because we took the trap off and the doors open and as if took some.
Yeah, but we
Nah.
can shut the door and set the trap back up.
And I took the good stuff.
As if yelling, I took nothing.
I'm gonna investigate the other door into the next.
Okay. You want to
I'm
put
gonna.
your
Sorry, go ahead. I was...
What?
put your ear up against her or something?
Yeah, I'll listen first.
Lick it.
Roll perception.
like,
Look it.
Oh, son of a.
You don't hear anything.
All right. Does it look like it'd probably be locked as well, same as the other door, like iron rods, keyhole?
Well, the iron rods are just to make it sturdy.
So
It does have a keyhole. Yeah.
can we see through the door?
No,
can, like,
it's
look
like
through
a
the
wooden
keyhole.
door with like iron bands that are.
You look through the keyhole.
You can look through the keyhole. Okay, I look through the keyhole.
You don't see anything.
It's about eye level.
I'm gonna
It's really dark.
check the area to the side of the door, see if there's another like secondary lock keyhole thing for a trap.
You see a wall.
Can I investigate the door and listen to see if
Oh,
I hear
absolutely.
anything?
You said there was not a keyhole?
No,
There
the
is
door
a
has a
keyhole
keyhole.
on the door.
Okay.
Whoa! Wow, I feel really bad, guys.
Glitter, there's a door there.
Why do you feel bad?
I'll test
Can I
the door,
search
see if this one is also locked.
I search the room to see if there's.
I would
keyhole
stand off
like
to
the
the
other room.
side.
The door opens.
What?
I have the magic touch.
Well, I think this is the room that probably he's already would be in. The traps were leading into this room, so
Within, you
It's-
find basically a whole bunch of miscellaneous supplies. On the back end, there's a table that has various potions stacked up on it. On the left-hand side, you see some more scrolls. What seem to be maybe alchemical ingredients.
it seems to be what?
Alchemical ingredients.
Oh,
I'll go collect some of the potions.
Some flash. You said you're gonna collect some of the potions.
Yep.
Now, Puka, what about the potions back in the main room that I asked about twice?
Say the man.
They're potions. You got them.
Okay, so I just collected
You
them.
can identify them over a short rest.
I gotcha. Okay.
So how many potions are there on the other side of the wall? Or the
About
other wall?
5.
Which one's in the party thing so I can drag them to my inventory?
Leave them there for now.
Well, it would
Okay.
seem he's not here now, so we can either wait till he comes back or something like that.
We just burn this whole evil place to the ground.
And he could probably just set up another one somewhere else.
Well, there is that.
As if, did you find anything? Because it looks like you're searching through the scrolls and chemicals for the good stuff.
I've Azif has one thing, but I'm filling the party sheet with other stuff.
so did Azza find something new in that room, or are you talking about what he found in the other room?
I'm gonna show y'all what y'all found in all the rooms total.
Okay, cool.
Anyone have a problem with me picking up the potions I found earlier?
Did you say you were gonna pee the potions you found earlier?
Picking up the potions I found earlier. The
Oh, I don't care.
unidentified ones.
I don't care. I thought you said peeing out the potions you found earlier. It's like, wow.
Hold on, Nam. Nam, stop.
That's what she said.
Leave everything in the party sheet.
Well, you should have said you had a problem with me picking it up.
I'm not done cultivating the party sheet. Y'all can see the healing potions, right?
Yes.
Oh, there, yes.
All right. Well, that's that.
Take them.
So we followed this guy, right, to get here.
We didn't follow him. There was a small ghost child that told us he saw the guy go in.
I got you. Okay.
And also, there was some. So the party sheet contains what you guys have kind of looted out of there.
Do we see anything else down in here that looks like it would point to it being a city guard down?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like a city guard badge left somewhere, a cloak,
Uniform.
A billy club.
uniform, their weapons they use. I don't know, anything that would tie them back to the city.
A taser.
No.
Okay. Donuts. As if
Taser.
the donuts. AFK really quick. Getting Hayden some
So
cereal.
at this point, if y'all like to take something from the party sheet, take it.
I don't want anything. I'm good for right now.
Well, I'll divvy the
Same
money
here.
up equally, like always. So. Aw, crap.
Oh, I'm in on that. I
No.
got some of that.
No.
I'm
No.
transferring all.
No.
Did you just sell it all, Pookha?
Yes. Wrong button.
Zero. Zeros
Wrong
are good.
button.
Oops.
Okay, what was taken?
Look, if it makes you feel better, I got the 2 potions. And
Yeah.
Anor got a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, so it tells you what was sold in
Yeah, I
the
see.
chat window.
Let's undo that.
So all the scrolls and the 3 regular potions.
Dang it.
Pookha, do we need to talk about your drinking again?
That button shouldn't even exist.
Your button shouldn't exist.
So, a scroll of Featherfall.
Wow, you sounded just like Charlie's there.
That. Oof.
That was uncalled for.
We know.
Craig asked if he could take the scrolls. Since he shoved them in his bag.
Sure.
Do what he won't.
No, he needs to share with the group.
He doesn't care. He'll share with the group, but he just wanted to ask before he did it. That's all.
Yeah.
He's not pulling a Nam. There's 3 more potions there that we don't know. Is that right?
It's supposed to be the regular healing.
Okay.
potions, That's what they want.
I have one of those on me, so if somebody else wants to take one, might be a good idea for. I bought one. Remember? I feel dumb now.
Well, not necessarily. Like, won't use these or that one.
Everybody should take one of those potions of healing. I think.
I already got one, so someone else can. Or Nam will just take everything like he does.
That's how he do.
Glitter, Abirin,
Yeah.
Baron,
recommended potion.
Aberin.
There you go.
I knew I said it wrong as soon as I said it. What's the unidentified item? Ooh. As if wants to know what it looks like. Can he identify it?
What's the unidentified item?
That was the question.
That's the question.
Does he have it in
does
his
that do?
inventory?
It's in party
No,
sheet.
it's in the party.
What does it look like?
We're just thinking
Oh,
item.
the one in party sheet. Yeah, that's a
That just says item.
that's a potion. As you look at it, it kind of, so it's a crimson liquid, and it pulses.
It's cheer wine.
Kind of like a heartbeat.
You're fine.
It's kind of pulsing like a heartbeat.
No, it's Four Loco.
So yeah, it definitely could be cheer wine.
Definitely.
Yeah. So don't uncork it. It'll go flat in 5 seconds.
And the
Yeah,
gold,
isn't that the truth?
the gold has been distributed.
Wait, you guys let cheerwine sit for more than a few seconds? You don't gulp the whole thing down immediately?
You have to. That's why I said don't go. I mean, don't uncork it because.
And Nam took it.
I guess somebody else took that other potion.
Yes, I grabbed one of the other potions.
All right.
That is the only thing I took from party sheet. Because I'm not Nam.
Hey, I'm just trying to move us along by emptying out the party sheet.
Oh, is
There
that
you
your
go.
excuse?
Y'all don't. There's never a hurry to empty the party sheet. By the way, a party sheet can exist as a collective of inventory that everyone shares. Once you drag it to your sheet, it's yours to do with as you please. So things can stay in the party sheet between sessions. You don't have to empty the party sheet.
It's like our bag of holding.
Removing it from the party sheet is your way of saying mine.
Gotcha.
Ma'am.
Mine.
Like that. All right.
Well, do we want to wait here for him?
Ooh, yeah.
You think we
Wait.
should ambush him?
I could cast invisibility on myself.
Well, we could always split the party and people go and get the guard down.
Careful.
Never split the party.
Never split the party.
Never.
But you go ahead, Nam.
He
You can
said
do
we
that.
can
on
always
your own.
split
I
the
believe in
party.
you. I believe you can manage that on your.
Oh, split the party. How do you feel about that idea now?
It'd been nice if I'd been allowed to keep talking, but never mind.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
Good job, guys. Win.
Victory. Yeah, anyone else?
Why don't we all huddle into this room over here, close the door, and wait for him to come?
Because then he'll just lock the door and then we'll be imprisoned here forever.
But unless
Surprise!
yeah, and like we could shoot off streamers and stuff, and he would say like, "Oh, it's not my birthday."
So the first door that we came through that had the trap and everything.
Second
Can we
door.
like
Well, I
relock
guess
and
that was
reset
the
that?
first door. You
Yeah, first one
can,
came through.
yeah, you can shut
this
it.
side.
In order to lock it again, you'd have to pick it again, but you can.
So
You're
there's
pretty confident you
nothing
could
to-
just set the trigger on the backside.
Okay, but locking it with there's no just
No,
thing to lock. We'd
it's
have
a
to actually.
skeleton key. You gotta turn it with the key.
Well, do we want to wait here or not?
Well, if we do that, we might as well not even set the trigger on the crossbows and just trigger them ourselves whenever they walk.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but then he's probably going to expect them to already be set when he comes back with the keys. And if he tries to unset it and it's already not set, might set off some alarms for him.
He won't know it's not set until it's flying at his face.
No, if he's listening
What?
for the click when he turns the thing.
Why don't we just ambush them in the first room?
I'd love to see the struggle as y'all break this down in your mind. Like, how would I walk into this house? What's my red flag for someone's on the inside?
Alexa, show me camera 3. Like that.
That's not funny, guys.
Show me ritual room camera.
Well, we probably should go back up top and lock that door if we're going to ambush him.
What we could possibly do is have some down here waiting and also some above waiting and watching for someone to come in, and then those people
Talking
follow him in, and
walkie-talkie.
the others are down here to get him to the front. Pincer.
Can't as if see
Same.
through that
Let's
owl's
split the
eyes.
party.
Can't as
Not
if see
like
through that
run
owl's
off
eyes.
to the other side of town, split the party though.
Hey, can Azif see through his owl's eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you just
Not.
Stick the
It's
owls.
more like a telepathic communication.
whatever? Like
Yeah,
the owl would
Hootie
be
can
like,
go
dude's
outside and
coming.
sit.
No, he
Hootie's
can
like,
actually-
mouse, mouse,
He can
mouse.
actually see through.
He's like, no, Hootie.
How far away can he be from the owl to telepathically be connected and see through his eyes?
He just needs to watch the front door.
Yeah, it's not that far up. It's just straight up.
It has to be within 100 feet.
So yeah, he's only like 40 feet away from the surface.
Just put him in a room that's not this room. A room before.
Yeah, because an owl being down here is not a red flag.
Not if he's like sitting up on a rafter.
There
all
was a
still and
trap door to get in here, so I doubt Al would have been able to lift the trap door to get in
Yeah.
to an underground chamber.
He's flipping the pooper.
You guys have no imagination.
We should probably go
So
close that
at
trap
this
door
point,
with the ambush.
you guys have been here rummaging for about 2 hours. So I was going to say it's about 2 p.m. now.
2 hours.
Yeah.
No, it was maybe in here 30 minutes.
It's about 2 p.m. now.
So I'm just gonna back up to the owl thing. We assume that the guy's gonna check for an owl, so maybe we should still put the owl up there. That's all.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Put
but
the
that's
owl,
what he
Corner, up
said.
high.
Outside,
As if it's said,
watching it.
he sends him up outside. Sorry, I didn't relay that. He said it, and then you all were arguing.
and then he can watch through the owl's eyes, and when he sees someone come in, he can let us know.
Should we set up a trap as opposed to just surprise? Like actually,
I
you
think
know,
surprise would be a surprise.
In Mother Russia, you are trapped.
I mean, y'all do have 4 remote activated crossbows.
right?
Dude.
That's what was it. Nam who said that, or I don't know. Somebody said.
Though it does require him to actually like be in that doorway.
That's true.
What if he doesn't come back for days, guys?
I have food with me.
Well, we could sit around the summoning circle and try things and see what pops up.
No.
No.
I like this idea.
Oh,
Use the circle. Use the circle.
absolutely not. AFK really.
The giant crocodile from in the marsh appears.
That would be a surprise.
He's like, finally!
He's cramped and smushed inside of here.
Use the circle. Use the circle.
So he did send Hootie up outside across the street to watch from the
Guts ain't done jack squat.
He
Someone
just said
telling
it.
me what Guts is gonna do ain't
He
gonna.
told you.
I didn't hear that.
Really?
I didn't hear it.
Huh.
Sorry. If y'all did he say it? Because I didn't hear it.
Well, remember, he doesn't have a voice.
Yeah,
Well-
I think Luina
Told
had
Kieran,
to.
Kieran.
Told Carrie. She told you. Gotcha. All right. So Al was outside, keeping watch. Al went up, but he's outside, like up on the roof of one of the buildings, looking down. Okay. He's sitting on the. He's okay. Wait a second. So he's just sitting on the pooper inside the shack.
Stop. Stop.
He walks in. Al goes.
That's how owls do.
All right.
I mean, that makes logical sense.
No. Someone didn't walk in. I was hypothetical.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up and close the trap.
Okay, so you're going up. Do you shoo the owl off the pooper? Maybe get him outside that little building.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just like as a get him outside.
Okay, but
across
you're
the
just
street.
pulling the trap door because the door to the outside's open too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll close that and then close the trap door.
You're just gonna
I'm
close
gonna
it.
Probably lock that.
I'm gonna put the container of wine back in place.
Container of wine back in place. You'll leave it out your inventory.
Make sure you lock the outside door too.
I go back up and lock the outside door.
Dex check.
It takes dexterity to lock the door.
No, you don't. It's the same as unlocking it. Same process.
So this is also a skeleton key.
Mm-hmm. So you try, but you do not succeed in locking the door.
Can I keep trying?
Did you
Is that
say
a yes?
no?
Was that a yes or no? That was a very unclear.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You may just break it a couple
Your badge will
times.
eventually break. Yeah.
Did that one get it?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
think
like
it-
15.
Yeah, 15, I think is what it is.
Can he just take 10?
Take 10.
Yeah. When you're doing skills like that, you take 10.
You take extra time to automatically get a 10 on the roll, like to have rolled a 10.
And then you had your roll too.
Just try again.
I want to break my badge.
Yeah.
I'll go down and say, I can't seem to lock the door. Could someone else try and
I'll go
lock it up?"
try. Nope. Try one more
Nope.
time.
Because it's a tough one.
I guess it's my turn to come up and try this.
Hey,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Carrie, you get it
Okay.
shut, but as you do, your badge breaks.
What?
Yeah. That's the third time you tried, right?
Yeah.
As a second.
Yep. Not in total.
Oh, in total, okay.
All right. I stick it in my hair. I'll pull it out later.
I mean, the badge is
Not
still
a lot,
good.
guys,
It's
but
just
my
the
badge
little,
broke.
the little point.
Little
So
pin.
yeah.
So where are we going to try to ambush him?
So that door's locked. Y'all imagine y'all pull the hatch closed behind you.
Yes.
All right, and so you still got the door into the room y'all are all in right now.
Yes.
So I imagine y'all have it shut, but y'all want to lock it?
I can't try to lock it again. Sorry. My bad.
That's what I'm trying to ask is where are we ambushing him? In the ritual room?
No. I feel like that would be dumb.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, so
But rituals usually take time and
Yeah,
concentration.
I don't think you
That
could
doesn't
really
worry
just
me too much.
instantly do a ritual on us.
Well, I
We'd have
know,
to
but
stay
still.
in the circle for it
Insta
to.
demon, you know.
I
like,
just mean like he might know what these potions are and stuff, and he might be able to go chuck them at us and we blow up. I don't.
So
Yep.
bottom of the staircase
All you
then.
have to do is
Well,
well,
move the
he'd
potions
still
away from.
he'd have to get through all you guys to get to the potions.
I don't know what level this
I
dude
mean,
is.
unless we all like set them right there at the door and say, "Here."
Hi, welcome home, sir. Here's your potion.
And if we wait at the bottom of the stairs, he can just run back up the stairs and outside and possibly get.
Okay, so once again, we're going to ambush him in the ritual room. Then.
Seems to be better room here for fighting.
I guess so.
Okay, Pookha, which way does the door open? It opens.
Which door?
Does that open? The
Is it
door
built to
into the
code?
ritual
The
room.
doors all open into the room where you originally are before you travel through them. So the door into the ritual room swings open into the room you're currently in. The door
Okay.
into the storage swings open into the ritual room.
So there's no hiding behind the door and slamming it shut behind him.
Well, there would be if it opens into the ritual room, and that's where we are.
That's why I was asking.
No, the door opens into
It
So-
opens the opposite way. It swings into the empty room.
Into the ritual room?
no.
It swings into the room you're occupying at that moment.
So if Nam were to go north through that door, he would pull the door open.
Yeah, it's
not
pull door,
push.
not push.
Oh.
If Anorn would go south into that room, he would pull that door open, not push.
Are the hinges on the left or the right?
Well, you see the little doorknob.
Can you really?
Oh, okay, I
Okay.
do see it.
You can't see the doorknob, yeah.
Okay, I'll wait right there behind the door. Or behind the wall next to the door.
And actually, I need to stop at 6.
Okay.
Well, why don't we just set up the ambush and then stop there?
Well, we're set up. We got 20 minutes. Let's start this fight. Come on, Pookha. We're ready.
What fight y'all talking about? Y'all wait there for probably about 2 days. Nothing happens.
I'm so hungry.
I'm just kidding.
Oh
Um,
God. I'm so hungry.
So, I mean, are you guys happy where you're at? Let's get Hootie out of here.
Oh.
Hootie's
No.
upstairs.
Carrie, you might want to move into a better spot.
I mean, y'all can just be resting too.
We sit in a circle around the
Yeah,
sun.
you guys
Like
are
WWE.
kind of sitting. You guys are kind of sitting where y'all are because it's a while. Y'all kind of wait though at ready for about what feels like maybe 8 hours, a good while.
Well, we know
And
he
then
doesn't
finally
do stuff
Guts.
until late at night.
Hootie goes, person, it's a 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 person, who, it's a person, it's a person.
But he
As it
can
says, it's a person.
he can literally see through Hootie's eyes.
Yeah, it's a person,
And
it's a
hear.
person, it's a person, it's a person.
Yeah, as it tells us that. Just said he did.
And as if you see a guard walking up to the door, same description that the little boy and the woman gave you, and he pulls the key out, opens the door, and then walks in and closes it behind him. Moments later, everyone roll perception.
What?
Dang.
If you're 10 or higher, you hear footsteps coming down the winding staircase, and you hear them walking out into the kind of the open area.
Like, as we still hear the footsteps on the stairs, I'm gonna whisper to Nam, like, get ready to like rush him, like try to knock him down. So
You'll also hear kind of the sound of a flint, and you see light. I'm imagining that y'all ended the light spell too, right? I think it would have ended
Yes.
anyway. Yeah, you see light coming out from underneath the door. And you hear the sound of a cork pop and the pouring of liquid into a glass.
He's drinking the cheer wine.
I thought the cheer wine was the other stuff.
We should probably let him drink a little bit. Then I'll be drunk when we attack.
Anorn, is that where you're gonna stand right there?
That's a good idea, Kiri.
yeah.
Anorn, above that desk behind you, there are 4 crossbow bolts loaded, aimed at the door. Do you want to just make
Okay.
sure you're not in the
Can
way
I-
of that? Do you want to, like, I'll let you be
Yeah,
there.
just make sure I'm under them or something, so staying so they're not going to
Okay,
shoot me.
okay. Well, you can stay there. You're out of the way of the crossbow bolts.
Yeah,
That's
I know
fine.
where they are. I can just,
Okay.
they don't swivel.
Understand.
He's standing on top of the desk to the left. He's gonna jump on him when he comes through the door. Yeah.
So, y'all do hear footsteps over to the door. You see the latch above the door. That was essentially the trigger for those bolts. You see it kind of swing up so that manipulating the door doesn't affect it anymore.
Are we able to just, like, put it
Just
back?
to latch back down really quick.
You can, yeah.
That would have been
Absolutely.
our plan. Yeah, that was part of the
Roll a. Who wants to do that?
somebody who's tall enough to do it.
All right, probably not Nam. Anorn.
What am I doing?
Anorn, roll a stealth check to sneak up and quietly put that trigger back down.
Probably would have been waiting there to do it.
Oh, spinny die. It's gonna land on. Oh, nice.
Boom.
All right, you lower the trigger ever so quietly back down into place behind the door, and then get over. You're kind of standing on top of that cask, Anorn. Okay,
Okay.
but you're out of the way of the arrows, or
When
the
I think
bolts.
I've disarmed my own traps in my house, and then I accidentally flubbed the.
All right, and then you hear the key inserting into the door. A
I'm
twist
ready to attack
and it
him as soon as they open.
and it pulls open. At that exact moment, 4 crossbow bolts. The lines pull tight, and they all 4 fire in unison. And Dale. Let me put this person.
Oh god, he's gonna have a woman with him and he's gonna nail her because he's got her in front of him.
That's how we have healing potions.
Unless she's completely dead after it, but you know.
Fingers
Sure,
crossed.
4 crossbow bolts in the face you're not healing from that.
Yeah, that wasn't good. We also didn't know if this guy was actually the bad guy or not.
Well, he's not innocent.
Well, true.
And the owl did say, or we saw that.
He
As
did
if
see
saw
it.
that, it matched the description.
Yeah, and you didn't say that he saw through the eyes that he was carrying a weapon.
All right, let me do
True.
these attacks real quick. What let me look up something.
And we would have heard the thud of him setting the woman down before
Unless
he
he
opened
was
the wine.
gentle with her.
Well, even though I had a natural 20 on the perception.
Okay,
I probably would've heard.
1d10.
Please be gentle with your summoning sacrifice kind of things.
Like a true gentleman.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
Zoop.
if you're cooking with like tomatoes, do you like throw them around, smash them up if you plan to cut them up? No, you're gentle.
Rude sacrifices do not make good sacrifices.
Oh,
I mean, and you know, like they usually are bruised. Maybe that's part of the ritual. So you just gotta
And
wait until.
you guys see a man in a city guard uniform. He opens the door and then he's instantly filled with 4 crossbows, right in the chest for 23 points of damage.
that's gonna leave. him alone.
Uh-oh.
And he is flung backwards and stumbles down, and is brought to his knees on the ground.
Wait, it didn't kill him?
I mean, that wouldn't actually kill like,
Guard.
kill me
anybody
either.
except you, except Lumiki and Azif are the only ones that would.
No, they were
be
pretty
down
crappy
by
rolls. They were 1d10 per, and I had a 5, 4, 6, and an 8. So
I mean, average is 24.
average what?
Because the average of a D10 is considered a 6, and so if it's 4 to 10,
that's fine. That's
average is
fine.
24. So you get this average. Anyway, We attack him.
We don't know if this
I
guy's
attack him.
actually city guard, so it might have killed him.
Wounded.
Anyway,
Again,
I'm
I
guessing
would
we
like
need
to
roll
attack him.
initiative.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and initiative up.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? What is this?
Wow.
I had to make up for the natural 20 and then the 15.
I'm changing my dice color.
All
But
right.
not the
So,
Do
So I
to
go
roll?
first.
ma'am, you're
Do
up
I need to
first.
roll for Lumiki too?
Nah, I just need to. Is the Mickey on there?
Yeah.
The Mickey copy's yours.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to rush out the door and attempt to restrain him while he's down.
So you're going to try and grapple him, basically?
Yeah, grapple him, basically.
Roll a strength check.
Athletics, if you have it, actually. Contested.
Wow.
God, weakling dwarf.
Wow, though it succeeds.
What?
He
Oh,
rolled
he's
an
that
8.
wounded.
He rolled an 8. So yeah, you've kind of got his arms held behind him. We'll put you behind him here. Kiri.
I feel like I need to make sure this really is a bad dude. Pretty sure it is. Ah!
Maybe restrain him with rope.
Yes, I restrain him with rope. I pull out my rope and tie his arms up, and hands and feet and whatever.
I'll walk over to him.
I grab somebody's rope because I don't have my rope because I left it behind because it's heavy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have mine, so...
Does anybody have rope?
Guess who has rope?
The man who has everything that we've ever come across.
Exactly.
Oh no, I do have. Oh no, it is at the end.
I have my rope. So you can just get it out of my bag.
Okay, get out of your bag, and I tie him up. What do I need to do?
Do a dex check. Move over to him. We'll put you beside him right here. Okay. So you've got his wrists and his legs kind of bound. Mickey gonna do anything?
No, he's just gonna kind of chill there, ready to pounce if he needs. He says he's not doing anything. He's just holding for a sec.
He's gonna sit there. All right, Anor.
Moving like in front of him. Or, I don't know, maybe move back a half square or something, so I'm
Sit
not
in his
literally
lap?
on top.
Okay.
Sitting in his lap.
A little different kind of encounter than what he was expecting.
Does he have like a
Welcome to our
weapon?
dungeon.
Does he have like a sword or something at his
We thought this
side?
is where the bachelor party.
Yeah,
Is this
Yes.
not the bachelor party?
he has
weapons
a
away.
long sword on his left hip, and he has a short sword on his right hip.
Kind of just like quickly.
He
grab
also
and
has
toss it to
a
the side.
crossbow slung over his back.
This
I'll
doesn't
be
look like a
using-
guy who would be using a summoning circle.
Disguise.
I'm just trying to just kind of grab his weapons and just throw them off to the side.
All right. So you have disarmed him.
I go here and draw my sword,
Yes.
and I whisper, "No, not
No, not what?
no, not yet."
Oh,
Mm.
His sword's hungry.
It hungers for sweeter meats.
Glitter.
In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to walk over and tell the city guard that there's
barbecue
a hung-
in the back. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the original plan, that I would just barbecue them, but then I.
Where are you moving?
So I am going. Right there seems
Mhm.
accurate. And then can I just try to scare the shit out of him so he'll tell us everything he knows? And
You can do whatever you want. It's D&D.
They want to intimidate him.
so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just yell in his face with a snarling.
So roll
voice
your
and tell
roll your intimidation with advantage. This is a moment where you'd be pretty susceptible to intimidation, I feel.
I could hear her screaming "Yes!" all the way across the
Double
house.
19.
And what do you say to him?
tell us what you know about what's going on in this room and what's happened to those ladies.
You say it like that?
Or Abern's going to eat you with his sword.
Can I
Tell
roll
us-
intimidation too and be all scared?
Giggity.
Yes, Abern.
So
you
I'm
can.
going to say, tell us.
Let's go ahead and roll that, Abern. Same
We can
thing.
roll that
What
with
you
advantage?
know.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what this guy's
Alright, hold
wisdom
on.
is.
Ignore that.
Listen, if he gets a nat 20 wisdom save. Come on. Let's let Aberns go first.
So stupid.
Here we go, please. Oh, come on. Okay, that was garbage. Alright. So yeah,
Alright, what?
his demeanor quickly shifts from anger and the urge to fight as you guys overwhelm him. As he almost wrestled out of the Nam's grasp, but failed. And you see his eyes and his expression generally switch over quickly to fear at the sight of Glitter approaching. And he's yet to say anything yet. It all happened, so fast. Also, he has 4 crossbow bolts in his chest.
And he's bound by rope.
So this is not how he expected his Tuesday afternoon to go.
So he was expected to be here on a Tuesday afternoon. Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, this is his Myrtle afternoon. This is just a strange Myrtle day.
But say something.
Yeah, so he finally he kind of retches up. He's like, "What do you want?"
You cut out.
I cut out.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says, "What do you want?"
And I repeat myself. Tell us what you know about this room and what's happening with the girls.
The flaying raven.
Did you just say the flying raven?
Kind of motioning about what she's saying, specifically mentioning that the flaying raven is what we're talking about.
He says, "It's me."
He just confessed.
He just confessed.
Yeah, he's the flame. That's what he said.
Okay, so
Do I
you
believe
confess-
him?
Roll an insight check.
Ooh, I roll an insight check too, because that's what I was just wondering. Got to make sure he's not somebody being used. Oh,
Good
wow.
grief.
I totally believe him, guys.
Kira, you think this is the wrong guy? Glitter.
Guys,
Just
he's
a
lying.
strange series of coincidences.
Glitter. Yeah. I mean, this is you got him. This
Roll
That's
a 20
like-
and
guy.
roll a 1.
Yeah, make sure he wasn't like trying to cover for someone else.
Are you sure he's not covering for someone, Glitter? Because I'm pretty sure that he's covering for someone.
No, he definitely. This
I'm
weak
pretty sure.
man, this weak, pathetic man
He's
is
covering for the real guy. If we kill him, we might not find out who the real guy actually is.
He
Oh, no,
says.
we're not gonna kill him.
He says, I use the women to make the potions.
What potion?
The
What
cheer wine
potion?
potion.
Probably the one that Nam took. Said mine.
As it's like, oh gosh, I'm glad no one drank that.
I look around awkwardly and go, I drank those. I didn't. I'm just kidding.
So I'm asking, like, what potion? What does it do?
He's a,
And who is your daddy?
he's a, all of them. They heal. They cure diseases. They give you unimaginable strength.
But
So-
why? Why would you want to
Yes.
do that to innocent people?
Who's really innocent? No one cares for them.
People do care for them.
I did because I can.
I kick him in the shin.
I whisper to my sword again. No.
I stabbed my sword into his crotch.
Okay.
Ow!
Roll
I did it
roll
because I
your
can.
roll your damage. I don't think you need an attack roll on this one.
Maybe not a sword. Maybe just kick him in the
Roll your
crotch.
damage, man. Attack. I heard a sword went into his crotch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was this the Dead or Alive quest?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, like, I'd probably
Roll your
dagger.
damage. That was a 1d4. Are you trying to trick me?
Yeah. I use my dagger. Stab with dagger.
Sitting here trying to lie to me. Tell me what he's using.
Do I need to roll damage? for
No,
my
I gotta
kicking
roll
him?
damage for him. Oh wow, he actually did more with the dagger. Alright.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and bind him up a little bit more, take him up, and drop him
Bag
at the
him and
feet of
tag.
the city guards.
Take this castrated son of a bitch. All right. Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's tempting to cut him up and beat him the way that he did those women.
Yeah, he lets out
Maybe we want to ask him
Shriek.
how to heal the women.
yeah. What happens to their memories?
The longer that we
Where
sit
y'all-
down here
where
with
y'all
him,
gonna ask
guys,
him?
the
It's taking
more
more
Wait,
than
are
me
you
to
guys
take
sure you want to take him to the city guard because he's dressed like a city guard? What if they just set him free? What if the whole city guard is in on it?
Let's remove his armor.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
He
plus
doesn't
that means that
Trey's
he
like,
can
let's
like
get
the
him
city guard.
naked.
Okay, let's remove his armor and put a bag over his head. Let's black bag him. Come on.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, what? It still doesn't. If we take him to the city guard and he's part of the city guard and all the city guard is in on it, taking him to the city guard and then being
Hey
like,
guys,
all right,
it is
thanks, guys.
6. So I'm gonna say we pause here. Okay. And we'll pick up. So yeah, you guys have got him. He has confessed to being the Raven.
Yeah,
And
dickless
he
and tied
he
up.
basically said he uses the women to create potions. So that's essentially where y'all are at as far as your line of questioning. And so we'll pick back up.
All right, yeah, we
At
definitely
that
need to ask
point,
more
okay.
questions.
Yeah, I would definitely
You don't want
recommend
to
some
turn him
more.
over to the wrong people.
But yeah, just kind of figure out what you want to ask. Specifics are good. And we'll pick back up.
Great game, everyone.